So as Ken Carson dropped his album A Great Chaos late last year, this album has immediately become one of the best albums to actually play during live shows, next to Carti's Whole Lotta Red, of course. With Ken Carson's performance at Coachella really proving to everyone how insane this album does actually sound when being performed live. And as it's been 2 years since Ken Carson did actually go on tour, and with the Antagonist tour being cancelled, fans now patiently wait for Ken Carson to actually go on tour for his newly announced deluxe to his album A Great Chaos, that being More Chaos. And now these past 2 days, Lone and Ken have just performed at Coachella, being the first time ever Ken actually performed A Great Chaos officially live. I mean, this album is literally built for mosh pits and stuff, man. Hey man, songs like Fighting My Demons, Succubus, Lose It sounded absolutely crazy when it actually was performed. It definitely wasn't his best performance. I feel like this past year Ken's performances have been kind of meh compared to when we saw when he actually did drop X. For example, man, Rolling Loud Miami 2022, man, that set by Ken was probably the best I've ever seen. But I guess he's saving his energy for his tour or some shit. Anyway, man, speaking of that tour, Ken Carson is not booked for any festivals this summer. For example, the lineup for Rolling Loud Europe, Carti, Homicide, and Lone were actually on it, but Ken wasn't booked for this festival. And so fans speculate that Ken is gonna go on tour this summer. I believe one of Ken's managers did say that he actually will be busy this summer. So hey man, I'm praying a tour is actually announced. I literally missed out on seeing this man Ken twice, bro. So hey man, I'm definitely trying to see this dude live, bro. Also at his set at Coachella, each song had this cool intro, which honestly could be used for the tour. But now that the Antagonist tour is actually canceled, this obviously means that Lone also won't be going on tour as well. And so I could definitely expect some sort of tour from Lone too, unless Lone does actually open up for Ken, which can definitely be a possibility for sure. But if this man Ken doesn't go on tour for his album, man, that's gotta be at least top 5 biggest fumbles in history, bro. I swear this man Ken will explode in popularity even more, bro. I actually did talk about this before on this channel, but the X-Men tour Ken had went absolutely viral, bro. I remember seeing crazy ass clips from fans at this tour, bro. Ken trying to fight a fan, fans fighting, fans going on stage, mosh pits, and just Ken going absolutely crazy on stage. And I remember in that summer, that's when a lot of people really started to actually notice Ken. And now with this popularity basically being 10x of what it was when X dropped, man, I can only imagine how insane and just straight chaotic this tour would actually be. Now looking closer to his album More Chaos, he actually did just drop his leading single Overseas, sounding absolutely fire, bro. I'm surprised he actually didn't perform this song at Coachella, but regardless, I expect Ken to actually drop More Chaos in the next few weeks. Obviously with Lone dropping his album Love Lasts Forever this month, I can only imagine Ken will actually end up dropping after. Honestly, bro, I feel like the way Ken is actually hyping More Chaos, I feel like it's more than a deluxe, and might actually be a separate album, bro. I don't know why. For example, Extended being the deluxe to X-Men, I believe that actually did have 5 extra songs, but I feel like More Chaos and we'll have I don't know 10, 15 more songs, bro. I don't know. And after hearing Overseas, it's really cool to see that Ken is actually dropping songs that fans actually want, unlike Carti. And after More Chaos drops, I would expect Ken to actually go on tour, and hopefully after Lone drops, Ken does actually drop More Chaos. And hopefully after both of them drop, man, Carti would actually drop, but man, that's for another video. Besides that, I appreciate you guys making it to the end of the video. If you guys enjoy, make sure to subscribe for more Ken content. Amen. It's been my channel. Bye y'all. Peace.
Yeah, this shit on another level. Yeah, I'm just trying to make something special.